Hey guys, what's up? Today we're checking out the latest update on Advanced Server.
This patch is small but we'll still break it down hero by hero. Leomord is getting some big changes. His skill 1 in both forms now deals extra damage based on the enemy's current HP. This makes it easier for him to bring down their HP and trigger his deadly passive crits. His ultimate now gives him more speed and defense. But in exchange, his mounted state lasts shorter from 15 down to 10 seconds. So more damage but shorter duration when riding Barbiel. This update makes Leomord stronger in fights but forces you to be more decisive on when to use your ultimate. Valir's ultimate has been simplified. It no longer removes the buffs or boosts his other skills. Yep, you heard that right. No more life-saving Purify effect. He's now a normal squishy mage with only his second skill as defense. But it's not all bad. His passive skill received some damage boost. The burn effect and exploding damage will now scale with magic power. Here's an example of his damage. That's an easy 1/4 of the enemy's HP gun with one skill. Then we have his faster fireball on his first skill. Plus his second skill now deal higher damage and shorter cooldown. And finally, his ultimate now has a shorter cooldown of 6 seconds in the late game. Overall, this means more firepower but less chances of surviving. I think I'm gonna have to try out his damage in a real match before I can comment on his state. The cooldowns and passive damage look promising for me. Lesley's ultimate passive is back and it's now even stronger. It now gives 5% more critical chance compared to official server. This means she only needs Berserker's Fury and the talent Fatal to hit 100% critical chance. This should give her more freedom to build other items instead of focusing on critical ones. And now that she can use percentage penetration, Malefic Gun will probably become part of her core item. Lesley means time to dust off that sniper rifle. Helcurt is getting a late game boost. His skill 2 now has a higher attack scaling, but in return, his attack growth takes a hit. This is still a buff since his second skill is based on extra and not total. So yeah, Helcurt will hurt more into the late game once this patch takes place. Natan's passive duration is getting nerfed. Instead of lasting 5 seconds, it's now only 2.5 seconds. But remember on Advanced Server, you can now extend its duration with just basic attacks. So yeah, this is a way to balance his newfound power. Novaria's skill 2 now scales better with magic power, making her burst build stronger. Also, her ultimate cooldown is reduced. If you love one-shotting enemies with Novaria, this is great news for you. Gord got a little too strong after his last week's buff, so his skill 2's damage is slightly nerfed. His ultimate sword has also been reduced, bringing it back to its original version. If we add his last week adjustments, it's still a win for Gord players. Revamped Yi Sun-shin's ultimate is getting nerfed. The damage from his cannon shots is reduced, and his turtle ship duration is now only 10 seconds instead of 20. Rafaela's passive cooldown now scales more with the remaining respawn time of the hero she revives. This means the longer respawn timer, the more it'll take for her passive to be ready again. This change makes her revivability more balanced, especially in the late game. Kaja's skill 1 now has a much lower cooldown but his passive max stacks are reduced from 8 to 6. Good news because you can heal more often because if you look closely, the cooldown is cut by half in the early stages of the game. Finally, some good news for Kaja players. And that's the latest patch update on Advanced Server. Some heroes got stronger, some got nerfed, and others got reworked for better balance. What do you think of these changes? Do you agree with the Leomord and Lesley adjustments? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe and thank you for watching.